internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world.
XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hours of Crypto. Let's get right into today's video. Currently, we have the Bitcoin conference going on in Nashville. And a panel took place yesterday with Robbie Mitchnick and Airhead. I'm not even going to say his name. Regardless if this is a joke or not, look at his body reaction. He was dying to ask Robbie Mitchnick this question and then say this about XRP.
Get a background on you. Like, how did you get involved in the digital assets, Bitcoin space? What was your journey like? Personally?
Well, I started in this space in 2017, frankly, by pretty fortuitous circumstances that ultimately led me to BlackRock in August of 2018, where there was an opportunity to come in and help them figure out this whole blockchain and digital assets world. And the rest is kind of history. It's been 6 years now. It's been a pretty fun journey. Obviously, you know, as a firm, we've come a long way and built a number of solutions, not just, you know, IBIT most famously, but across crypto, stablecoins, tokenization, you know, what we've done in the space, all kind of in the name of bringing greater access for our clients.
Yeah, I noticed you left off the part where you actually worked at Ripple for a little bit. For this audience, you're a reformed shitcoiner, I guess we could say. You're a reformed shitcoiner, I guess we could say.
That is comical. That is extremely, extremely comical. And I'm telling you, things are not going to end well for the Bitcoin community or anybody that talks down XRP. And I'm going to show you exactly why in today's episode. We have the big guns. They can't sit there and tell you that they are working with top government organizations across the world to create a brand new financial infrastructure. The IMF said Bitcoin failed.
The predictions that failed most miserably, the Bitcoin and blockchain. So
JP Morgan said Bitcoin failed.
But I think Bitcoin and Ethereum have failed to be a payment method.
And the list goes on and on. I'm just going to leave it at that. But talking about who has been working with us since inception, why are they lying or why are they not putting this on their resume? Michael Barr, he has been at Ripple back in 2015, and currently I do not believe he is there. However, on Crunchbase, it says he is still there, but I don't think this is updated. But going back to his, you know, biography here, there is nowhere that it states that he was at Ripple in 2015. And Robbie Mitchnick, as you heard on the panel, he doesn't bring it up either. And his awkward laugh when he says, you know, all the bad stuff about XRP. We all know that, the ones that know, I mean, you know this thing's going to be insane when everything takes off. And this information just proves it. Why is Michael Barr here? Why isn't Michael Barr going and joining, you know, a Bitcoin-focused startup that's trying to solve interoperability across the world? And we have the IMF. Remember, like Bitcoin, they don't talk about Bitcoin or Ethereum or other digital assets like this. We have the fintech notes. These are all fact-based information that I'm telling you here. You can't dispute this. March 2023, they're telling you they still don't know who's building this. And they tell you exactly how other further considerations that they're looking into. And you just got to read it. I've read this to you in the past, but I need to bring this to your attention again right now, given the situation that we are in and where XRP is poised to, you know, really create that dent in the universe. They give out an example in this 38-page PDF, but at the end, they say they still don't have a solution to their problem. And they say, however, there is another model in the marketplace to gravitate towards trading fewer currencies. For instance, a third currency, C currency, could become a vehicle currency on the marketplace. In this case, person I would trade A currency for C currency, and then C currency will go to B currency pretty much. And this is the patent that we covered with MoneyGram and JP Morgan, right? This is person I taking A currency, which is USD, and then you got the vehicle currency, which is XRP, which is C currency, and then moving it over to the B currency in MXN, right? So A to C and then C to B. It's in the patents. You know, these aren't just put into diagrams like this for fun. And then they even continue on to say, and relatedly, liquidity in the foreign exchange market is a key factor of success. The currency pairs traded on the marketplace will naturally gravitate to those offering the most liquidity. They're telling you right here. And it's crazy because I actually didn't read this part, but I've been telling you guys this, that the currency pairs traded on the marketplace will naturally gravitate to those offering most liquidity. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and smash that like button. And then fifth, who builds and operates such a marketplace and which rules will govern it? I mean, and then they give you an example, private settlement asset and marketplace such as Ripples and XRP in the same PDF. And then going back to Robbie Mitchnick, the fundamental valuation for framework. Don't let this go out of notice, right? Robbie Mitchnick put his name on here along with Susan Atley. This is not just some Susan by no means is, an idiot. If you look at her resume, she's a professor in Stanford and currently has been with Ripple for 11 years, currently present. And you know what I also just found out here? Look, she's also a board member at the lending company. And remember how I told you how they all know each other through all these different companies, and this is like a group, close community, and they're all working on this together for a very long time, and they're all kind of interlinked. And if you go on Michael Barr, he was also a lending advisor at Lending Club as an advisor. The same place that, yes, Lending Club, Susan is there as well, right? She's a Stanford professor telling you, and on a conservative scale, where the value of XRP will reach once utility kicks in and once everything starts shifting over. And they were giving you a very conservative outlook of a $32 price with only $500 billion in daily XRP volume, which is peanuts. And given my experience working in a regulated industry, these individuals are not going to come out here and give you the most bullish outlook, or nowhere near a bullish outlook in this framework. I'll tell you that right now. Doing this on behalf of Ripple and saying the price of XRP can potentially go to $1,000, and let's just say they did it, that would have even never went through PR. They wouldn't have published that. You got to give a conservative outlook just so people could understand where the value is, and then it's for the rest of us that have brain cells to see how big this market is going to get. And you know the journey that Ripple has been on for the past 12 years. Forget how long this has been taking. Look at all the good that has happened, and that is a network of trust. For the past 10 years, Ripple has built a network of trust with government organizations, financial institutions, right? This is more important than the value of XRP right now. Like, this is why it's a marathon that, we're almost at the end, and we're gonna start sprinting very soon. And Rahul Advani isn't coming here wasting his time at Ripple, where he was previously at ISDA, has been at Ripple for 3 years and 4 months. No longer at ISDA, but you guys know ISDA. I mean, this is, and he was looking over head of public policy, doing the same thing here. I mean, this is monumental. Only the ones with brain cells will understand how big this is going to get. I'm being genuine there. I mean, it might be too much to take in for, you know, the pigeon brains out there, and then they're going to say that we're speculating and just making things up. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. We'll be back with another video. I don't know why they just keep on. They never say it. They never say they were with Ripple. But that's where a lot of education took place. They learned a lot there. And now it's being relayed on within, you know, the Federal Reserve with Michael Barr leading the way, right? He's a top gun up there, guys. It's a big deal, and a lot of people are going to be, we may sound like broken records right now, you know, but just wait. We're going to be living rent-free. These videos, these comments are all going to be read. People are going to be coming here, reading these comments. I'm taking screenshots of all the nonsense. We're going to do a scrapbook. Like I said, I revisit my work all the time. I do my due diligence. I ask myself, am I misleading anybody in terms of how this price reaches this value or this value? And the answer I always conclude with is no. It logically, if I were to sit here and say XRP doesn't go to $10, $20, $30, $40, it's not right. You guys need to see where how it's going to get there. It's going to get there. And when it does, it's going to be crazy. I mean, I can't even tell you what's going to happen. I'll be here documenting the journey. We'll see what CNBC says. We'll see what Twitter says. Wow, that's all I got to say. Just please, health. Take care of yourself. Stay alive so we could all enjoy this wealth and we could all meet each other and shake hands.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.